At the beginning of the pandemic, we just knew we had to do something. We didn't know what we had to do because we really didn't know all the needs that were coming out. But one of the biggest needs that came out after a survey that we conducted was that people needed food, and people needed that food fast. And there was a whole bunch of people in the community, not just needing food, but wanting to help out. So this spirit of service that came out from the pandemic, we found to be at least a small silver lining in an otherwise dark cloud. We had to make sure that as a true settlement house, we were meeting the needs of our community. We saw many of our families who were without food, who were without any other options, and so we had to become that option.
Hola, ¿cómo está,
Magdalena? Buenos días.
Buen día.
Dan verduras, vegetales, frutas, dan arroz, frijol, y eso me ha ayudado mucho porque cuando la dan en la temporada es cada semana. ¿Cómo se va haciendo? Y también hemos recibido mucho amor y mucha gratitud de parte de todos. Y yo estoy muy agradecida con ustedes por todo.
The Federation for Southern Cooperatives gives us reasons for hope. We were able to go down and meet them and see that they were real people and they had a real mission, and we were able to help them with their mission. They were able to help us with our mission.
It's important to me to grow a product that is healthy for the people because I eat it where I grow. Yeah, I don't just grow it for the dollar bill. You know, the first one there and all that. I'm considering for the people's health.
We would never have been able to meet people like the Federation for Southern Cooperatives without the help of Hellmann's. Hellmann's was a big contributor to our Harvest to Haven program.
I believe Eastside had gotten a large donation of produce, in particular potatoes, and they were generous enough to share it out with some of the other community organizations that were doing food work. And through our partnership, we were able to provide community with over 100,000 pounds of fresh produce.
We knew that the neighborhood needed food, but there was this group of people who could not come out to our lines. There's a group of older adults who live in New York City who are immobile. And so when we applied and got the funding for it, then we were able to deliver food to those that were really in need and could not even leave their houses. We saw an amazing opportunity to bring even more jobs to our community. And that was by building our own commercial kitchen, where in this kitchen we're going to be able to train young people how to cook, because the kitchen doesn't really care where you came from. They just care that you know how to chop some vegetables up, put it together, and give something extremely healthy for our community. We look forward to what's going to happen in the future. We look forward to what recovery looks like, and we know that Eastside House is going to be a part of it for the long haul. Keep looking out for what we have coming on the horizon.